Overlays on. I'm on streaming, and I should be good to go. Anyways, welcome back. Where was I? I died a couple times here due to losing so much jam. I recently got my bronze armor gear put together. Right. This run we're going to be doing a run towards the Shadowlands to pick up some more gems because I need them for, I believe, this specifically, the pedestal. And the reason we need the pedestal is because achievement. Or sorry, advancement. Anything else that I need a shadow gem for? How much do I actually need? A stone tablet is nice, but not necessary. Rending pedestal. I guess I could use it for these, but I don't actually need them right now. I'm definitely gonna need this second tier will gem. Or sorry, they're called Tartarics. So I'm going to need a total of 3 shadow gems worth of material. So what's probably going to wind up happening is I'm going to run over there and spend some time waiting. About midday, so I should be able to make it in time. Oh yeah, you're tied up. Let's just get rid of you. Yeah, my steed will wait for me because I don't really have a choice. Alright, let's untie the horse and get going. Where'd my lead go? Well, I guess that's that. I'm curious where the lead went, but I'll deal. I want to run face first into a tree. So we're just going on a bit of a road trip first. What do I need to do this round? I need to get that stuff done. Oh, it's went into my inventory. I know though, I already had those from the cows, right? So all told, I'll just leave you here and go by foot. Or run right into the wall and die. Well, at least I got a refresher on my health pool. That was fast. Oh, there's the lead. Can I do the knowledge of death thing yet? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna start doing that then. Which one is it gonna be? See? See? See it is. Alrighty. And that just, I need to A, pray, B, die a lot. Which I'm going to do plenty of. Surprised I don't have any XP for that yet. At least I'm full health for the fights that are to come, you know? So what I'm thinking is, I want to try to get to asphalt as soon as possible. Because once I got that, then I can start making some major constructions. Me. If I can get my hands on some of that, then I can make a proper roadway to a motorboat, and then from there to make some proper docks. But as it stands, or I could just make a road straight there and make bridges. Yeah, that could work. In the meantime, I'm just going to be using my little hand paddle raft. Here comes the night. I'm not going to get a lot of time to smack up some shadow beasts, sadly. Real shame I can't take my horse with me. Oh well. Alright, that's done. Now I just need to get this going this way. So if I were to make a path, I'd want to avoid this flowery forest just because it's got a big hill and I don't want to go up a hill. It's a lot more work than it needs to be. Because I gotta make, in order for a car to work, it needs to have asphalt inclines, otherwise it's just gonna hit a wall and break. It's even worse than horses. It's faster than horses, I imagine, but it can't handle inclines, like, at all. It can only do half slabs at a time. So you have to go up in increments of half blocks. Otherwise it just rams into it and breaks. So the idea is that I'd want to find somewhere around the forest, and then I could bridge over a gap, and then just keep going along this path. On top of that, I want to have some sort of replacer tool. I think those exist in this pack, but I don't remember where. Or rather, what age, to be more specific. Or maybe I could make like a railroad or something that could replace the blocks behind it. That could work. If I could make a railroad to just make a small road, I could set up some country roads to follow. Yeah. Definitely gonna go with the truck though, because I don't have any friends to ferry around with me. I just have me, myself, and a lot of items to move around. And that's about it. Angry puppers. And there's the dark forest. And there's a dark beast. Just what I was looking for. Now, I don't know if my armor will actually protect me any against it. But I do know that with the addition of better sword, I have a better chance of taking it on. I'm probably still gonna die though, apparently. I survived the flood of shadow. Okay. So it does protect me at least a little. Okay. I'm probably gonna skip this run back. Sorry. But at least I'm pretty sure that I've got something over there. At least a gem, right? Alright. I think I'm probably gonna speed up from here. Alright, back at my grave. All my stuff has been returned to me. Well, that was a trip. Where is that thing? There's the remains, and yep, that's a gem. That is 1 of 3 needed. If I remember correctly, those other gems require chunks of it. Okay, so I need a lesser tartaric gem at some point, which means I need at least one other. I need at least 2 shards and some slivers. Yeah. And then we can ignore this place once more. Laura knows I've been here long enough, and I don't like it very much. It's too spoopy for me. Like, look at that sky. It's so dreary. It's just not... It's not a nice place. Although, it would make for a pretty good Innsmouth town location if you wanted to try to recreate that. Look at all that darkstone. I don't even know what darkstone's good for, if anything. I don't think it's really good for anything except for looking pretty. There's some pines over there. Maybe there's some dark oak, actually. There's some dark oak. Then I can actually... Hold up. Is there dark oak over there? I don't think there is. It doesn't look like it. I need... Yeah, a dark oak fence gate. So I need... just any dark oak. So where can I... Is there anything up this way? And I see what looks like some darkstone mountains over there. That's a nice find, I guess. Spruce. Yeah, spruce is its own thing. I don't need spruce. I need dark oak. Where am I gonna find dark oak? Is that it up there? Hold up, is that? Is that you? Or something else? Sorry, sneezed. It looks like you. Yeah, that's you. Which sadly does not count as dark oak for my purposes. This thing just goes on forever. Dear Lord, how far does it go? It's just never ending. As far as the eye can see. Ignore that seam over there where it ends. Just goes on forever. That's a skeleton thing. I guess if I go far north enough, I will eventually hit something. Right? Right? Ultimately, I just need the planks, so I don't even need like a proper log of it. Right? Rituals, normal. Yeah, that needs a dark oak fence gate. So right now I'm looking for shadow beasts and dark oak. In what order, it really doesn't matter. Either order. There's some skeletons over there. Abyssal zombie. Pile of shrooms over there. I'm gonna see what's on the other end of this this dark forest. If there's something of use, I really want it. Generally speaking, but I'm hoping that something of use is going to be some sort of dark oak. I guess I'm crossing the water. Dear Lord, this thing just goes on. How far does it go? Those things have some amazing eyesight, damn. A shadow creature. I'm more after shadow beasts, personally. Look at all them cows. Shame I can't strap like some chests to their sides and just use them as pack animals. That would be useful. But, oh well. I'm not tangling with that. I don't need to, therefore I won't. So, what I'm planning on doing is once I can, I'm going to grab those excavation modifiers. And those aren't available to me right now, but eventually they will be. And when they are, oh boy. Makes life so much easier. It essentially lets you burn hunger in order to automatically mine other blocks around the thing that you're mining. Which doesn't sound like much, I know. At least to people who haven't used it. But it's super useful. Basically, you can just swing your pick at a single block in a vein and just let it go. Haha, pick go burr. Alright, here's another river. Look at that sprawling landscape. Yeah, I need to work on my posture. Find myself like huddling over like some sort of miser. No, that's the salt flat I defiled. Let's say. This way. Alright, this way. Let's see if that hut is made of dark oak. It looks sort of oaky. I don't know if it comes across through Twitch encoding, but it certainly looks wooden. Hopefully it's dark wooden. It doesn't look dark wooden, it looks just regular wooden. Oh, no, that is dark oak. Okay, that's... I'm stealing your walls. I'm sorry, mister, but I'm stealing it. Give me your wall. Give it to me. Yes, dark oak. Yoink. There we go. Plenty of dark oak. Totally legitimately found and logged. There were no crimes involved getting this dark oak. It's completely legitimate. I'm glad the villagers don't care. Crud. You stay down there. I don't want to deal with you. Okay. Out of the water, so relatively safe. Yep. There we go. So yeah, what I'm thinking is some stellar mantle. Mantle of the Stars, to be specific, in its name. And then from there, I can just float around. best in slot armor, I think. At least until you get to the point where you get... that's an interesting back pattern. At least until you get to jetpacks, because while armor is great, and Tinker's armor can get ridiculous, flight is something else. It's worth a lot more to me. What's my game plan here? It's a good question, me. What is my game plan here? I don't know, me. I really don't know, me. Could be a lot of things. But I'm thinking, once I get access to a liquid output, I can make a canal and start filling it. Oh. Hello! Thank you for the follow, friend. Is that really? Oh, yeah. Alright. Hello, Illusions. How are you? I'm just running back from my from our run to grab some shadow gems. Unfortunately, my little setup is pretty far away. There's the dock I need to get to. I'm not too bad, honestly. Thankfully, thankfully the start of the week was bad, but from there it's only gone up. So I don't believe I've seen before, so I'm just gonna quickly explain the Minecraft run here. I'm doing a run of the mod pack Sevtech Ages, and I'm working to complete all advancements in a given age before advancing to the next one. So that means all of this I have to complete before I can move on to the next age of stuff. I've only had to break that rule once for parrots, but so far it's been going pretty well, I think. Some coal ore there. So I need to get to my dock, which I've got set up right around there. That should be where my raft is. Okay. So I think what I'm going to have to do once I get back is fill up the altar once more. Going to have to make more slates. From there, I have no clue because it's basically just going to be getting into the dark place. I do not currently have a Discord server, unfortunately. Although that might be a good idea, honestly. I haven't really thought about it that much. I'm still sort of learning the ropes for this. My editing is not that great, but it's a nice little vista. Not too bad. Real shame I can't really properly set up a base of operations on the water now that I've already got something set up well over that way. So there's my horse. And from there I can just get my way back to the base of operations. That should be all the long distance travel, thankfully, that I need to do for now. I do have a little farm going, and sorry about the hang-ups, the game just likes to do that. Sadly, I don't have the RAM to spare to get rid of that at the moment. Let's leash you up so that you don't wander off like you are right now. There we go. And welcome back. So that's the leashes placed in. Mystery meat I can start cooking right off the bat. And now I can fill it up the altar. So I've got a little underground space here that I plan to slowly fill out as I upgrade this altar to the fullest extent that I can. So I only need 5,000 life points, so I can just throw that in there and leave it to run. I need that pedestal so that I can get the achievement, and for no other reason. I mean, I'll still use it, but I mean it's mostly just for the achievement. I'm okay with standing by the totem pole of Cthulhu's. Hopefully, what I'm hoping to get done by the end of this stream is I'm hoping to get up to, ideally, at least to the point where I've got automated mechanical power. If I can get aquamarine as well, that would be awesome, but I'm not holding my breath. I hate Shoggoth. Let's see if I can extend this waterfall to try to hold them in. Yeah. You stay right back there, you disgusting creature. Ugh. Ugh. Why do they have to be so bulbous? Why, Lovecraft, why? I know it's not the most important criticism of you, but why, Lovecraft, why? There we go, that's all the monolith stone I need, and now I can just ignore those Shoggoths for a little while longer. And eat some carrots, but... Still haven't named that horse, honestly. I really should at some point, but I don't know if I have the anvil. Do I need the anvil to... I think I need the actual metal anvil to change the name of it, unfortunately. So, a little monolith stone, a little... I can actually pick up that orb now. Yes. Yes. Another fancy orb to play with. And I can toss the weak one away. And by toss, I mean throw it into a chest and ignore it for the rest of the playthrough. I apologize if I die a lot. I do dumb things just because sometimes common sense leaves my brain for a few seconds. And that's just long enough for me to immediately regret whatever I just did. So a pearl goes here, a gem goes up here, some monolith stone, other way around, there we go. One energy pedestal. And the benefit of this is that I can just stick it down in front of the Cthulhu totem pole, throw my evil book in, and it should just start charging on its own. Yep, there we go. So now that can just be left alone, and I can go in here and sleep on my wheat. Mystery meat can go onto the grill. So, oh, the Cthulhu totem pole, or the pedestal, or both. Honestly, I do really like Abyssalcraft's aesthetic. It's got a really good look to it, and yeah, both. Same here. The only problem I have with it is just the amount of content in it. Like, it's got a bunch of dimensions to it, and I think it's like 7 of them. There's just only one dungeon per dimension, and not much else. And like a color theme to it. Otherwise, it's a pretty awesome mod. A very dangerous mod, but a pretty awesome one. some more wild berries. We've got some apple cider going there, but I can't quite make my winery yet. So that means that the only thing I can really do right now is start making that portal to the beneath. And for that, I need to chop my dark oak wood specifically, because for some reason Sevtech requires you to have specifically dark oak, a dark oak fence gate in order to go down there. I don't know why, but whatever. I'll just fill this a little bit while I wait for the cow to do its thing. Now, if you want me to explain anything that's going on around the base, by all means, please let me know. I would be happy to. Thank you. And I just need sticks, right. I should have some sticks already in there. 2 sticks. That's not enough stick. That's not it. Yep. And that should get me some sticks going once this is done chopping. I think I've already set up the ritual to make the... well, not to make it, but to energize the portal. I don't know how else to put it. It's going to get dark a little bit, but that shouldn't last too long. I only need 18 coal. Let's see. That's 6 of it, 7. Do I need any more? I'm kinda gonna need more, unfortunately, but I can just use charcoal. It does require a little bit of processing, but it does mean less time down here. And I have to do some other stuff anyways, so I might as well process some charcoal while I'm here. Yep. I think I actually already have a single block of coal. I need 2 of them, but yeah, I already have a block of coal in the process. And I can yoink these. So these coal I should be clear to just use as fuel for torches. There's that. My book is still charging up, so that's a good thing. I also really like Abyssalcraft's ritual mechanics here. Like this thing, it's very atmospheric, let's say. Feel like a real cultist. And the lead's glitching out again. Ah, well. I need the inert teleporter, and that means I need to make it first. So I'll set you to this, so you can squish them down into some proper blocks. Inert. Oh, yeah, of course. By all means, man. Let's see. Black dye, black dye. Do I have ink sacks? I remember having ink sacks at some point. Got my blocks there. I can just grab these real quick. It looks like I don't have any ink sacks laying around. Oh, I can actually put these away in their proper place with the rest of the wild berries, and the spider eyes with the rest of the eyes. Maybe there's some in the strainer. There is some in the strainer. Good, I think I can pulp these for... yeah, I can pulp them for black dye. Alright. Now to just grind them up. And you've got my blocks. Alright. Do I have the spare pearl laying around? I'm pretty sure I had a spare pearl, but I guess not. Huh. I might as well make another chest, because my inventory's filled to the friggin' brim. Alright. No, I need you. Don't leave me in that block of coal. Do I need dark oak or dark lands oak anymore? Doesn't look like I do. Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to quickly make a little bit of corallium ore. There we go. Just need that to cook. And I will toss my dark oak in to become charcoal. Yeah. Yep. 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 Nah, heck. Apple. 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 So many apples. Oh, more apples. Hey, welcome back. I've mostly just been processing. Did have to go hunt through the sifter for some ink sacs. But they should be pulped by now. Yep, they're pulped. Oh, close the chest. There we go. So if I just go to the... Oh, yeah, I need the pearl, which I should have cooked here. Means I can throw these all together to make the blank teleporter. And this is literally its only use, so... I don't think I ever have to make it again. This is charged up enough, so I can just run over here. Necronomicon likes to use potential energy, which is, if you don't do it properly, dangerous to collect. So if all I have to do is shift right click. And if this works out, I should get a beneath teleporter. Yeah, there we go. And a little bit of fire, apparently. I really like the aesthetic, I just wish it had more. It's a real shame, but it is still a great mod. Where should I put this? I guess I could put this at the top of the mine, or at the top of the quarry entrance. So if I stick this right here. Yeah, that's real pretty. Oh, it's just a right click. So now I think it's loading. Given I can't access the millstone inventory. Yeah, there we go. So the idea of the beneath is that it's very, 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 very dark. And it's also loading. And come on. There we go. So the idea is that because it's so dark, it's got something called the grue. And the grue, if you're in the darkness for too long, it starts to eat you. And you just slowly wither away and die. I see some black quartz down there. Question is how I'm gonna get it. So in Sevtech specifically, there are only places that you can find aquamarine and black quartz, both of which are essential for getting past age 2, is that you have to go into the beneath. Aquamarine is high in it, and black quartz is low. So if I get myself some rope, I think that might work. And I can use a wooden platform to get myself down there safely. So if I do that, I should get enough rope. I hope that's enough rope. I'll just take these and move them into storage. So a stack of ironwood planks should be enough. If I chop 16 of these into sticks, I should have plenty to make enough torches to set up a little bit of a operating space. Not an operating space, forward operating base, I guess. And the beneath also sort of generates similarly to the nether, in that it's basically one gigantic cave. There's no way above it, and there's no way below it. Let's see, you're chopping. I should have some charcoal to break down. Yep, I got some low-grade charcoal, which functions as cheap netherrack. It just always burns, and that's it, kind of its thing. But it can be ground down into regular charcoal. I've got enough bronze to sustain my pickaxe for now. Got mystery meat. I don't need to have the shadow gems on me. I don't want to lose it to the dark. I don't need these on me. Don't. Well, I do kind of want the apples, just because I want that sweet, sweet nutrition. Real shame I can't make some bottles, or I could take some apple juice in there with me. I think, yep, there's the coal. And I've got some plant fibers to spare. I've got some plant twine already, so I don't need to craft that. Are there any samples up here? I think I got it all already. Think. Oh, one of these. Let's just get rid of you real quick. There we go. Wolf pants are not as good as bronze pants, sadly. Nor is just regular leather. Alright. What else can I do to prepare ahead of time? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So I think this is about as good as it's getting. Yes, I know, Gru. You're very spooky. So if I go straight down from... Not there, there's nothing down there. Nothing down there. I think that's a skeleton down at the bottom, or a rock. I can't tell the difference in the dark. It is brighter on your end, so... Let's see. So if I make a little horseshoe pattern here, and then like this, I should be able to put a rope down here and then just continue it down. And I just need to wait until it runs out of rope to unfurl. That's a decent way down, dear lord. I can put some torches down next to it so I don't get eaten by a Gru in the middle of climbing. Like that. If I remember correctly, you need to be in absolute darkness for the Gru to eat you. So as long as I keep it relatively lit, it should be fine. What is that over there? I think that's one of those wolf zombies. So, black quartz ore. That's part of the reason why I'm here. Yeah, there's some... Oh, that one's damaged. Why is it damaged? I don't think they get attacked by the Gru. Huh. Anyways, I'm going to need a decent amount of black quartz ore, so I'm going to be chewing through this area for a little bit. I'm also going to need a decent amount of aquamarine, but I can't really get up there at the moment. Looks like it's really high up there, too. And I can't make the beneath a joke yet, since I don't have any aquamarine to do so with. So if I go up this way, I can collect more black quartz along the way and make a distinct path back. I swear I heard footsteps for a second there. It looks like this hits... Yep. That goes up. And since I can sort of wall climb, I can just get up there real quick. I guess boulder up? Hey, thanks! I would greatly appreciate that if you'd like. If you enjoy my stream, by all means, please let other people know. Tomorrow I am going to be playing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead instead of Minecraft. But I will definitely be playing Minecraft on Monday for sure. And while Cataclysm is a little different from Minecraft, it is still a survival game that involves a lot of zombies. It's just not as nice of a game. If I go up this way, I should be... Yeah, I'm gonna need more torches, but if I can get up there, I can try to get up to the point where those stalactites are. Specifically stalactites. I have not actually played Fortnite. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never actually played it. I don't know, first-person shooters never really... Okay. Never really caught my attention that much. But the fact that I've heard of it despite never playing it and not paying attention to shooters all that much does say a lot to how popular it is, at least. I should be able to climb this. Damn, I can't speed up the climbing. Oh, that is a lot faster than expected. There we go. Yeah, I think that works well. Oh, hello, creeper. Little bugger's just waiting for me. It's a real shame for him that I've done my mining there for now. So, if I remember correctly, the processing rules for black quartz, at least at first, is they gotta mill it. Or grind it, actually. If I can throw it into the grindstone, I don't need to mill it, which means that's a lot more time I can spend on other things. Let's see. You're still grinding that charcoal. So let's just give you something new to chew on. Yeah, it does work. That's excellent. Alright, so I can just leave this cow doing its thing. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And once I get some black quartz, I can make an axle. An axle means mechanical power, without having to actually do it myself. I don't have to give it a spin myself. So I need a water wheel for the mod, or not for the mod, for the advancement. But I don't actually want to use a water wheel. What I actually want to use is a windmill. And the simple reason for that is just I don't need flowing water. So, windmill. That's just a bunch of sails, which means hemp cloth. If I might have to use a windmill or a water wheel. How can I run that when I'm above the river, though? I guess I can make a little path or a little channel underneath, and then I can put it through into the gearboxes and bring it up into the base at large. So if I pull the axle up from here, let's just break this real quick. Let's move the fire pit outside somewhere. Let's put it here. So if I bring the axle up through here, I can bring it up and then around to whatever it needs to go to. I think that will actually work. So if I go down, it hits the quarry. This is what the plumb line is for. If I'm at Y64, that means that I am at water level. So if I go a little lower, I can put my water wheels here and just have them go right into a gearbox and go straight up. And that should get me mechanical power easily enough. The question is, how big are they? Water wheels. I need a copper gear. So I need... Oh, Lord. Okay, I can make that. I do not want to go through the process of getting more buffalo teeth. That was painful enough the first time. Lord, those were awful. So I need glue, which means I need to make a cauldron, which means I need clay, and I only have one clump at the moment. So I should be clear grabbing a couple blocks worth. Might as well grab the rest if it's going to let me do so easily. Yeah. Oh, hello, shark. Please don't bite me. I don't know why the sharks are in freshwater, they just are. So, if I do this, that'll get me a crucible. And a crucible needs a little bit of fire underneath it. I can replace the stone grill with it, I think. Does the crucible act as just a fancier campfire? I think it just acts as a fancier campfire. I think. But we got black quartz dust. That's good. Oh. I actually need it. Okay. So that means that I'll need to use it for just a little bit longer. At least long enough to cook this quartz. But afterwards I can replace it with my crucible. Or cauldron, sorry, not crucible. Field bones. I know this is blast something. Another sludge. Donuts. Alright. Gunpowder, filament, anything else of note. Oh, chocolate. Chocolate. Chicken soup, some chowder, hearty stews, anything else I can use. Wet adobe. I don't know what that's good for. Dory. Bone something. Pufferfish, meatballs. I do have a Discord account, but I generally use it for, privately, you know? I don't have a Discord account for my streaming purposes, unfortunately. Egg, roasted rush seeds. What's that good for? At least I know the majority of this looks to be... Oh, that's snail stuff. The majority of this looks to be that I can just use this to cook food. Which makes sense. But glue is the thing I want the most out of it. Crushed black quartz, is that all of it? That's all of it. Alright. I should be able to collect my quartz and then replace the campfire with my fancy new cauldron. And it can be stoked for even more shenanigans. In case you want to break stuff down. I don't know what's with this bow though. Looks interesting. quartz. Clay goes there. I can toss my flesh and bone there. Apples, I don't have anywhere to put those. Sticks can go there. I'll put my spare rope here until I need it for something else. I don't know what else I'll need it for, but hey, maybe I need some way to go down the a mine shaft or something. Oh, actually, that could be useful. If I dig out a vein, then I can set up a little I don't know what to call it, but the same thing that I put up in the beneath, and just go down, and then right back up. This is still empty. Cthulhu Totem's working just fine. I've got some life points I can spend, so I'll just toss them into here. As close as I can get without actually dying. Let's see. So I need 2 more reinforced slates to fully upgrade my altar. From there I can just do the self-sacrifice runes before actually placing them in. So I should be solid there. Yeah. Alright, I guess right now it's just sort of burning through stuff and processing. I would really like to get some more advanced automation, but as of right now, this is what I got, unfortunately. How much is this even at? 2,560, okay. You've grown, so I can breed the cows. Sweet. You, and you. There we go. And the third one, you can work on pressing stuff. Yeah. And over time I can slowly just run through them and use them for whatever I need, be it hide or meat. There we go. Hooked up. I'm going to need a lot of you. And there we go. The main question I'm asking to myself right now is that once I do get a windmill, whether I should use a vertical one or a horizontal one. It's literally just a matter of how good it, or orientation and how it looks. It has no actual mechanical benefits. At least as far as I remember. Okay, so that's ready to cook now. Right, I wanted glue. So I can finally use this rotten flesh. Toss it in and let it cook. Right. Right? Yeah, there it goes. Basically just rendering down some disgusting meat into paste. So while that's cooking, I can grab some copper ingots and smack them into plates. That way I can make my copper gear. I've already got the stone prepared, so I should be fine for that. Right, I've already got it. So I need wooden... Okay, yeah, I'm glad I'm making a lot of it. Dear Lord, that's a lot of glue to make. Glad I got a lot of wood to work with. So, if takes 4 per. I make... And I should have 2 left over. No? 1 left over. Alright. Yeah, glue. Glue. What is a leather belt good for? I think that's... Right, that's for saw and bellows. Right. Right. And that's what the wet tanned hide is for. Oh, hey, more glue. So, if I do this, I need sticks and blocks. So that goes there. Grab these. Once I get an applied energistics setup going, then I can just throw everything into one gigantic system and then let it run. But sadly, I am not that big-brained yet, so I just have to do things by hand. It's a real tragedy. I can't speed this up any because I can't stoke it at the moment, so I just sort of have to let it run. In the meantime, I'm going to work on blood. Or, yeah, might as well just call it the blood altar. That's what it is. Actually, can I make the wine barrels yet? No, I can't. I've got all these iron barrels and they're just waiting to be squished and turned into wine, but I can't. Because I can't make the barrels to age it. It's a real shame, because that stuff is amazing. I cannot sing its praises loud enough. I'm gonna take these real quick. Oh, one extra. Okay, I guess I'll just make one more slate and... So... rock. There we go. And I need you. Some yellow dye powder. So after this I need to get some either sea lanterns, if I can even get those, or some glowstone. Alright. It's not really feasible at the moment, but it's good to know that I can actually make it. Let's see how this slate does. Is there going to be enough life points in there? I hope there's enough life points in there. There we go. And some wild berries. So, what next? I guess I just need to actually make those runes. Collect them, make them. By then I should have enough glue to start properly working on those water wheels. I am also going to need to make some axles so that I can actually move the mechanical power up. Oh lord, I hate the way the millstone works. Just unlike most things, where it just outputs into an inventory slot and it's nice and it doesn't throw it everywhere. The millstone likes to have a tantrum and just toss it, whatever it's outputting, literally all over the place. Left, right, center, it doesn't care, it'll just toss it. Alright. That goes there, that goes there. That should make this really effective. Yeah, it's going up real quick. So, I have food. I've got a partially filled altar. Can I make glowstone, actually? Because if I can make glowstone... No, I can't make glowstone. Glow shroom, though. Sadly, the altar's next tier requires a pillar to make it a tier 3. And I just can't provide the caps for those. Wood blade, okay. So if I grind up these, I should be good to go on that fancy fabric. So if I toss in a bunch of hemp... Actually, if I move this... gear box. I need a wooden axle, which means I need 2 hemp ropes. Okay. The hand crank is useful and all, but it just soaks up way too much hunger for it to be a permanent fixture. It just eats your hunger bar. It's like you're sprinting at all times. And it sort of makes sense. The whole idea is that you're cranking it by hand, so in order for it to actually do some useful work, it needs to spin pretty quickly. But still. Alright. And fibers, that's good to have. Just one more and I should be able to make enough rope to make that gearbox. Alright, there's the rope. And I need 2 sticks and a quartz. Luckily I have all of that. Axle F. Lacquer thin. Right, I actually need an axle to slip that thing onto, so I need another axle. Dang it. Forgot. Well, I need to chop a few slabs into some covers, I think they're called. Thin slabs. So that's what the cows can do. Just gotta run this way, and there we go. Dunked right into that chest. So there's enough glue to handle that. If I make a gearbox, I should be golden on that. I need a couple wooden gears, I need some thin slabs, and I need another wooden axle. Come on, Axel, you can do it. Or I guess millstone, but sure, that works too. I have been considering branching out a little bit more outside of survival games to do, I don't know, Warframe. That seems like a fun thing to stream. It's a bit gacha-y, but still, I really do enjoy that game quite a bit. I'll just toss this mutton in so that it can cook as well, alongside the glue. Hopefully it's isn't too pasty. That's... dang it. There we go. Alright, so I got my quartz, I got another axle, and now I just need those gears in order to make this work. So much work for just a little bit of mechanical power. At least it's not as bad as Greg Tech. Dear Lord, that's a brutal mod. Or mod pack, I guess. I don't think it really sits around as a standalone mod anymore. Yep. And another one. Yep. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 bronze plates. Do I have... I have the ingots for it. Do I have any spare bronze? No. I want to throw these in first so that they can cook. And a little bit of charcoal so that they actually cook. Once I get those plates hammered out, then I can start my work on my my water wheel. Question is, how big is it? That's really all I have to wonder on this. If I put this here and here, and I break this one because I need it back, and I start making a trough here, I think it's a 5x5x1. Or 5x1? No, 5x5x1. I think. So if I try to stick this on now. Yeah, 5x5x1. It's a thin boy. Oh, gotta go? Ah, well. Thank you very much for watching anyways. It was nice to have you around. Hopefully your day is a good one. Yep, and now I can make a canal. Hey, thanks, man. Farewell. Hope to see you again soon. Get this. Farewell. Goodbye. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, if I can get this canal all the way over here. That was a nice guy. Or gal, or whatever gender they ascribe to. Ascribe to, that sounds like it's some sort of like subscriber service. Either way, nice dude. Let's see, so the water wheel just requires, or just needs to be a little bit lower. Once I get it low enough, then I can actually set that up. Yeah. Bronze ingot. Glad the anvil hasn't broken on me yet. Or knows it can. And there's a gearbox, so now I can convert directions. Up, down, left, right. All of it's mutable now. Okay, got those back. Now I can use these planks to set that up properly. So if I set this down here... Water wheel? Yeah, 5x5. So if I break these... What? You just need to... Yeah, there we go. I had to stop the flow for a second. Can't handle suddenly getting it. I need a little bit more in my canal, so I'm gonna have to expand it a little bit. Or expand on it, rather. It shouldn't be too hard to do. A little bit of, aquadynamic engineering. I don't know what the term is here, unfortunately. A little bit of working with water. Because, dear lord, that is slow. And I cannot abide by that mediocre speed. So if I go ahead and shift... Yeah, there we go. A little bit more. It's not ideal, but it'll do. It'll do. Ideally, I'd want it to be hitting down here and then going down through. But I can't really do that at the moment. So, if I do this... Stick a gearbox. Right down here. Yep, there's the input. And I should be able to just grab the millstone out from underneath the hand crank, and it should be able to grind just fine. Let's see. Blocked. Oh, because it's... Right, it needs a full space around it. I don't like it, but it is. It does. Is it grinding? Is it doing it? No? Yes? No? Alright. What if I move it down one? Eee. Eee. was the wrong point. There. Isolate it for a little bit so that it doesn't get flow going. And then go around it. And then have another axle going down into it. That's my thought process here. In the meantime, it can just get cranked for a little bit. Right, exhaustion. I'm not a fan of that mechanic, personally. Having it tied to your hunger is great and all, but making it so that you cannot use it unless you got some hunger to burn, I don't know. I'd rather be able to soak some damage for it. But, oh well. Carrots. Okay. Burn a little bit of health. Because I can. Let's see, if I go ahead and... Oh, how much glue do I have? Oh, a decent amount of glue. And some mutton. Do love me some mutton. If you've ever had lamb, if you get it like properly Frenched, some Frenched lamb chops with a little bit of mint jelly is just divine. And it's not even hard to do. You just literally scrape a blade where the meat hits the rib, and you can make a really nice little like medallion shape. It's just amazing. Exhausted turnip. Good thing I have more carrots. Give it another spin. Rankety yank it. How can I automate this better when I do get it up to the point where I can just what was I thinking? Where I can just get it going. I know that's very, very vague. What's a better way to put it? Where I can set it and leave it. That's a better way of putting it. Once I get it to that point, I can do some weird things with it. The question is, how best to do that? I guess I could... I don't want an AOT, I want an axle. Other axle, not me axle. I guess I could flow some water past it and then put it into one direct point. And now it's just grinding. Actually, I can test this real quick. Let's just stop this flow real quick, and I can try it. Try my idea out more specifically. So that flows around, and then stop the flow once it gets here. And then, if I go like this, to temporarily stop the flow, this to temporarily stop the flow. Oh, here. Yeah, there we go. Now it's diverted a little bit. Now if I run it like that... Okay, so I got that running again. So if I were to put this here, that only flows down into here. That's being carried off towards there. What if I did this? No. Actually. Yeah. Yeah, actually. I can dump it down in here. What am I thinking? Engineering. There we go. Ah! Heck. There we go. Ugh, water. Alright, so this should divert all the drops into here. So if I were to add a wooden hopper there and a chest, maybe I can automate this like real quick. Am I being big-brained right now? I'm doing a smart for once. Alright, I hope this works. I wouldn't be surprised if it messes up in some way, but I hope it works. Here, and then here. Hopefully this takes it where it needs to go. Let's see if it works. Let's remove this so that it's got a little bit more space to move in. It doesn't get caught on that. Did it go in? I think it went in. I think it worked. It worked. I feel good. I did good. I did a big brain. Now, if only I knew how to make a little cheering. I did good. I did a big brain. And now, very shortly, I'm sure, I'm going to do something very stupid. And mess that up. But at least all my hemp's being ground up. And that's what matters. Alright, I can actually grind up my wheat now. Because now I can make flour. So if I get some dough. What I really want to get is that jerry can, because dear lord, that thing holds a lot. But, in the meantime, I'm gonna have to work with basins. An entire salt block, dear lord. That's some salty bread. Salt, wood salt, the edge salt. Okay, I guess I will grind up most of my wheat. Let's say 20 of it. I need some left behind to breed the cows. But that is some real good progress. Okay, it doesn't completely work, but it is still a really solid contraption. Let's thicken it up a bit. That may have been too thickened, but it's acceptable. And I can take my ironwood and reinforce the canal here. Actually, well, you know what would look even better if I used something like slate or green schist, or just flat out stone. Yeah, flat out stone could look nice. Cobblestone, toss it in, toss more in. Grab. It's not a lot of cobblestone or regular stone. Brain small. Okay, I can't make fancy stone. But I can still use green schist. So that's what I'm gonna do. Green schist could look nice. Because I don't want any random mobs running in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinforce it and make it small. I'm going to make it look nice too. So that. This will help prevent creepers from blowing it up, because they just love to do that. Honk, honk. This here, this here, this here. Yeah. Alright. A little bit of reinforcement on top. Alright. Just... yeah, this is looking nice. Yeah. A little bit more here so I can complete the look. That. I don't want to block that off quite yet. But I do want to make sure that completely with that. Yeah. Yeah! That's looking nice. There we go. It's not the prettiest canal entrance, but it is a decent canal entrance, and that's what matters. And there. Okay. Yeah. A little canal entrance that just flows water down into it. A little bit of mechanical power goes a long way. And if I remember correctly, it really doesn't matter how much stress you put on that thing. Unlike Create, there is no limit to how much you can run off of just one water wheel. But at the same time, I really want to make it look like I've got like a proper kinetic energy generation system. So I want to include a windmill. Make it look nice. It's completely filled back in. Alright. Throw in some marble. Alright, what to do with this glue? Processor binding wild dog boots. I don't know what's good about those, but it's interesting. Some throwable torches, wooden gear, something. I have no idea what this is. Maybe like paper? Yeah. What now? I need a churn table and then I can make a bucket. Okay. So I got my grinder going. I guess I could just... can I build a ladder, actually? This is vital information. I can... it's not too hard to make, too. It's just a bunch of sticks. But really, all I need is a lot of light sources. Doable. Doable. Just a question of how much fiber I have. And the answer is fucking lots. There we go. 59 plant twine should be plenty. So I'm going to grab that charcoal and go a little hog wild in the beneath. Hopefully I get enough to run it all the way up to aquamarine. That should be plenty of torches. I hope. I hope. And there. That's a weird haze, but okay. Purple. Ugh, creepy little spiders. Still not as creepy as some of the things that Cataclysm implies. Assuming I can survive that long in Cataclysm. That's a lot of undead. I'll just ignore them for now. They can't climb. I can. So, sucks to be them. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what I can find here. skeleton. So if I get up there, yep, then I can potentially find some aquamarine. I only need some. I don't need immense amounts quite yet. Just need to get to Visio Senpai. If I can get to Visio, then I can start doing some... I can start getting into some heinous stuff up here. Or I guess down here, since it's called the Beneath, but... some truly ridiculous things. How high up am I, anyways? 125, so I should start seeing aquamarine pretty soon. I think I'm above my platform. Anything up here? I don't see anything. It's frustrating. Okay, I'm looking for blue specks in the stone. If I can find some blue specks, I can start making stuff. Nah, heck. Rude, but okay. Anything up here at all? What's this? Some sort of... oh, that's sneaky. Let's just mark that up real quick. And mark this up real quick. Any blue specks? A lot of creatures over there that I don't want to fight. 156. How high up do I need to get till I start seeing them? Up to 165. Dear Lord, this trip is ridiculous. Oh! Hello, aquamarine. Alright, I guess that's what I'm here for. I'll just take this real quick. Yeah, pretty. Pretty little gems. Something to write on, going in my diary, and then link to the stars. And link to the stars is probably going to get me to the next age, which means I need to get the turntable and bucket list. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Anything. Any aquamarine around here. Okay. Any blue specks. Where are little buggers? Alright, if I can't find any soonish, then I'll probably head back to the base. I should probably call it something other than the base. Makes it sound more militaristic than it is. Yet. I swear I heard something. A little bit more aquamarine. A little bit more aquamarine. It's the good stuff. Hello. Be gone, zombie. Heck, here they come. I said be gone. Dear Lord, that thing hit like a truck. Oh, shadows. Do not like shadows. They don't like me. It's a mutual relationship we got. Shadows are dangerous because they have projectiles and they can jump scare you with like this purple hand thing. However, while they're invincible to weapons, they kind of get defeated by light pretty easily. So as long as you're within the little torchlight, you're fine. Yeah. As long as you're not in the dark, you're going to be fine. The moment you step out into the dark, you're kind of gonna get bodied. But that is how it is. There. Down this way. Great. You're in the way, buddy. There we go. Now you're not in the way. Ideally, I want to get to the point where I just passively generate lights. I think it's called Miner's Delight. Once I get that, then I can just wander around the beneath without having any care or caution, because I just generate lights around me at all times. But, as it stands right now, I don't have that, so I'm just not going to be able to do it. Down here. Yeah. There we go. I'll just walk away from them. They can't catch up to me. I don't know. Do people want me to play Fortnite? I mean, I can... I'm not a fan of Epic Games, but if really need be, if needs be, I guess. I don't know. I've got very strong morals, and Epic Games has some business practices I don't really like. Probably gonna take a little bit of damage. Yeah, there's the smack. Just waiting for it to load. There we go. Let's see how my little auto miller is burning along. Decently, not too much got tossed to the side. A lot of it wound up inside the chest, so that's a plus. I don't know why, but every time I stream, my mouth just starts to like salivate. It's really weird, and I don't get why. This way. I really need to finish this roof, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Just gonna plank this up so that I don't have to deal with rain in here anymore. I don't like it. Although I think this is the first time it's actually rained so far. I think the rest of the days have been clear. I need 3 more planks. There we go. And there. Rain can stay outside. Barrel is empty, really? That's surprising. Normally rain collects into them. Yeah, well. I'm hoping... I guess now I can work on something to write on and churning the tables. I need a churn table then. And a churn table... I need a saw. Okay, saw. That means I need leather belts. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I don't need this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or these. Or this. I'll put that on there. And so I got turntable on there. I need a sawmill. And a sawmill, its whole purpose is just to make the chopping block irrelevant. That's its whole purpose. It's what it does, and it does its job well. So I need 4 bronze and 8 copper. I guess I need to do another mining trip to the Azurite. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Yes, Azurite. Thankfully I don't have to go to, back down to Cassiterite yet. That stuff's annoying. Let's see, down I go. Ferrocalcite, I'm getting close. Down here. Excellent. Yeah, I really want that excavate modifier. It's just so worth it. So worth it. I cannot sing its praises high enough. How much do I need? I need at least 2 blocks worth in order to properly process all this. Alright, there's a cavern there. Sure. Up I go. And sadly, because I got rid of the Apple of Lofty Stature, I have to hop up every single time. I should probably undo that. Mostly because walking up things is better, in my opinion. Because I can just go whoop up. And I know that's really descriptive, but basically just spin in a circle and there you go. Up I go. Upper clusters in there. A little bit more wild berries for the fruit. I guess I'll toss an apple into the altar right now and get that over with. Ooh, I can actually get a lot more apples. That's a nice little pastoral scene. An apple tree hanging over the small farm. Yeah, this is nice. So many apples. That's still running nicely. Still humming along. And I'm going to need that potential energy, mostly because, well, I need to do rituals to make parchment. This stuff. And I also need washi. Oh boy, it's this thing. I forgot about this. Ugh. Step height enabled. Is this full? It's full. Okay. That is going to be useful. 37 left. Alright. Yeet. Stomp, 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 stomp. Loads of apple juice. Ow. At the very least, the watermill will never burn itself out. It's a constant. Unlike the windmill, which you actually need to set up to prevent it from burning itself out, or you're going to have to replace a lot of gears. And I do mean a lot of gears. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I need to end this here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was entertaining. I made some pretty good progress. I got where I wanted to and a little bit further. Managed to automate as well. Something I haven't managed to automate before. Or at least not elegantly automate. I think next time I stream Minecraft, I'm going to be focusing on getting the turntable going and getting a bucket so I can properly farm, unlike what I've got right now. which is pretty shifty. And then from there, I'm going to work on getting mulberry to make parchment, making that into an astral sorcery journal, making a luminous crafting table, and then finally getting the attention of Visio Senpai. But that's all for next time. Thank you very much again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Goodbye!